The semi-deserted streets, an unusual silence broken by the fast steps towards the synagogue or the Wailing Wall. All offices and shops are closed. The airports are closed. Public transport is out of service. All checkpoints are armored. An entire country stops for Yom Kippur. It is a day of abstinence, of great purity of thought and reflection. The entire human mind and soul must be directed to these higher purposes, thus ignoring all that is earthly life, all that earthly life can offer. 24 hours of prayer and fasting in which one cannot wash, use creams or polish. Shoes should not be made of leather as a sign of humility. A day of sincere repentance to gain God's forgiveness.
Il giorno del Capodanno, che è avvenuto 10 giorni fa, il Capodanno.
The day of the Jewish New Year, which took place 10 days ago, is the day on which the verdict is written. We are talking about the divine verdict. The day of the Kippur is the day of the signature, and therefore the supreme judge in these 10 days can still, in a sense, change the verdict, which then, with the signature, becomes irreversible. This white dress, which is actually a sort of white gown, is the dress that is worn by the dead. And what does that mean? That the person presumes to have lost this process before God, and then he says, I'm dead.
Questo processo di fronte a Dio, e quindi dice praticamente sono morto.
In the ultra-Orthodox districts, access is blocked to prevent cars or motorbikes from entering. Except for rescue, police and army vehicles, the only means of transport accepted are the traditional bicycles and skateboards.
And holiday of the year, there are so much car.
Yeah, there is many car here. It's very busy. We study here, so we know that. And now it's very calm and peaceful.
A kind of historical compromise at the national level between the most secular and religious classes. Seculars in general would not respect Yom Kippur, but they realize that they cannot break this day of meditation, so they limit themselves, even if then the level of their repentance will perhaps be a little lower.
Poi il livello del loro pentimento forse sarà un po' minore.